Hey friends of the twins, welcome back to the channel. Well, I didn't think that I would ever get finished with this room, but I've done it and it is exactly to my liking. In today's video, we're going to be touring what I like to call my flex room. If it's something that you're interested in, please keep watching. We'd like to thank our sponsor for today's video, Homary. Now, Homary is just one of those lifestyle brands that friends of the twins, they are exceptional when it comes to quality and the aesthetics. If you are looking for a company whose products can make your home magazine ready, then Homary is the one for you. Look at this gorgeous floor mirror that I introduced to y'all around the holidays. It definitely has helped to make this room magazine worthy. As soon as I walk into the formal dining room, it is the first thing that catches my eye. Anytime that I have a little bit of extra time, I like to go onto the Homary website and just kind of browse and take a look around. I can get a lot of decorating inspiration, and it also helps me to keep up with the latest decorating products and a lot of the trendy new items. Now, I'm not one to follow trends so much, but there are definitely some that I do love. For example, the wall sconces. I think that they are just absolutely gorgeous, and I am seeing them everywhere. And Homary certainly has an elevated look to theirs, so they would definitely be my go-to source. Another thing that Homary has that I haven't heard a lot of people talk about is they have gorgeous rugs, y'all, in all different sizes to fit your kitchen, your bedroom, your living room. They have a lot of different design styles to them, and that's what I like. There are a lot of them that are really unique and beautiful. Shonda and I really enjoy introducing you all to new decorating products, but one of our most favorite things about Homary is the fact that there is something for everyone. They have things that are really expensive, and they also have those more affordable and budget-friendly pieces. So there really is something for everyone here, no matter what your budget constraints are. I know for me, the first thing that I do is head to the sales section when I go over and I visit the website. Homary is offering our viewers, our friends of the twins, a 14% discount, and we will have the discount code linked for you down in the description box. I'm not sure if I've ever shared with y'all the fact that when we first moved here to our new home, in which we've been here now 3 years, I initially was going to make the formal dining room be my office. I knew that I needed a space for my videos and paying bills and that sort of thing. Shuggy surprised me one day. He came home. We've been here maybe about 6 months, and he said, you know what? We are going to close in the carport, and I am going to build you a sunroom. I had a beautiful sunroom at my home that we lived in before. We both really enjoyed it, and so when he told me, I was so excited. This sunroom is probably twice the size of the one that I had at my other home, and with the exception of us hiring guys to put up the framework for the new sunroom, I like to call it my flex room. We'll talk a little bit more about that in just a moment. But we had contractors come out and put up the framing, but Shuggy did everything else, y'all. He put up the insulation, the sheetrock, and as you can see here, he did all of the beautiful molding. He did the ceiling work. So it has really been like a labor of love for us, and I can definitely tell y'all that Sugar and I have been married a long time. We're coming up on 28 years, 27 years, and I can tell you that the things that we enjoy the most, it is those things that we have done by hand. And so, you know, this space has quickly become my favorite room in my home. I love this space. I definitely took my time when it came to the decorating out here because I really need it to serve lots of different functions. And I know this is our retirement home. We actually moved from a larger home that had stairs. This house does not have any stairs. It is our retirement home, and I want to make it be as comfortable and functional for us as possible. And so, along with the comforts of home that I want for Sugar and I also needed it to function as a place for me to be able to work out. And I also needed that office space. I still needed somewhere to be able to sit down and, clear my head, gather my thoughts, and edit videos, pay bills, all of those types of things. But really the most important thing to me, friends of the twins, is to have a space that Sugar and I can come out into and sit down and relax and watch a movie. I can come out mornings or nights and enjoy a cup of coffee, and we can also sit here and enjoy a meal together. Retirement is actually in the not so distant future for my Sugar, friends of the twins. He only has maybe about 2 years left. He's a little bit older than I am, but y'all, when he retires, I'm retiring. So I am really trying to think of everything that will make our retirement most comfortable and take us on to that soft life that I see for us. These pieces that Homary has sent over to me were the finishing touches. They really were. They were exactly what I was looking for. These are 26-inch side tables. But the moment that I saw them on the website, I knew that they would be perfect and they were exactly what I was looking for. I have been looking for Sugar and I some affordable tray tables, and this was it. With these being the finishing touches, I really had to be kind of picky about what I chose. It needed to be something that was going to flow with the decor that was already out here. The length was good. Like I said, they are 26 inches. The depth was kind of perfect. They are about 12 inches in depth. And the height on these is right at 22 inches. Of course, they came with the instruction manual, and it didn't take me long. It took me probably, I'll say, less than 30 minutes to put both of them together. I really am trying to think of everything, friends of the twins, that is going to make our life the most comfortable. So one thing that I decided to do was to go ahead in this initial stage and to put some wheels on them. It has really been a convenient thing, and I tell you, when we are 80 and 90 years old, friends of the twins, we can just simply roll them and we do not have to worry about trying to lift them. As I mentioned before, the tabletop is stone, and they do come with the little stickies to adhere them to the metal base. And this is a centered stone. So although I do have that pretty marble look, the stone is heat and scratch resistant. My little bit of everything room, my flex room, as I love to call it. We love it. We spend the majority of our time out here in this room. And when we are not using our tray tables, it is so convenient and easy for me to just slide them on each side of the sofa and the love seat. And they are conveniently out of the way and easily on hand. Living a soft life. Friends of the twins, you've probably been hearing that term a little bit more frequently as of late. I think everybody is just, gone are the days where you have spaces in your home that you don't really use. They're really set up for the pretty only. Well, I like for my home to be pretty, but you've heard me say before, it must be functional. And so I want to thank Homary for sending me these tables that have certainly added to our soft life over here. And I'll have the link for the tables as well as a discount code for y'all. It will all be down in the description box. This area here is one of my favorites in the room. It's not my most favorite, and I'm going to share with y'all my most favorite, but it was definitely another labor of love for Shugi and I. I took a dresser and I added the legs to it, and Shugi put me up some shelves, and it is one of my most favorite things here in the room. Seating area, workout area, office area. Friends of the Twins, I also have a reading area, and that is a purpose for my swing chair. I had the thought to put it outside, but nope, I really enjoy sitting here, quiet evenings, reading a book. And sometimes I even sit in my swing chair and I enjoy my coffee. Y'all know I'll drink coffee in the morning sometimes, and then sometimes I have my coffee late at night. Friends of the Twins, make the life that you live a life that you love. Don't worry about what anyone else has to say. You make the life that you live a life that you love. Don't worry about anybody's opinions. Don't let anyone tell you how you ought to be orchestrating your life. You make the life that you live a life that you love, because life is short. As we take a look at the door here, now this is the original door to the house, so it's an old door. What I did was I bought me some mullions and I ordered them on Etsy, and I placed those over the glass, and I got me a can of Oops paint. Well, it's actually a gallon. I paid $5 for a gallon of that gorgeous gray paint, and I just simply accented all around, even up on the molding, and as you saw on the stairs. Sugar built those stairs for me. I wanted them to be extra wide like you see them, and I think that it came out beautiful, and he has done a phenomenal job out here in this room. Now with the flooring, we chose to go with the luxury vinyl planks, and there is a little step up when you enter in through this door, and that is because the ground was so unlevel that the contractor decided that this would be the easiest and most economical way to fix that problem with the ground being so unlevel or uneven. And now let's take a look at my favorite area, Friends of the Twins. It is not so much as the area as it is the chair. Thinking again towards comfortability as well as function, I decided to not go with a typical office chair. I did not think that that would be comfortable for me. I spend a lot of time, and any of you all that edit videos, you know that editing videos takes hours. Sometimes it can take days. And so I did not want an office chair. I wanted something that was going to be more comfortable. And so I've actually gone with an accent chair, and it is the most comfortable. I get so tickled when my grandbaby comes. This is the first place that she lands in, my chair. When I walk out here into the room and Shuggy is out here, he's always sitting in my chair. We all love this chair. So, I am so glad that I made that decision not to go with an office chair and to get me something that was going to be comfortable. The shoe rack is a necessary evil. Y'all, I live in the woods. We don't wear shoes in the house. I have a shoe cabinet, but a cabinet beside a cabinet was too much and it didn't look right. Y'all, we live in here, so it has to be pretty. I want it to be pretty, but it has to be functional. And like I mentioned before, Friends of the Twins, it is those things that we have done by hand that are our most favorite, believe it or not, because you know your girl has bought a lot of home decor over the years. Another fave is this drink station that Sugar kind of transformed for me. It was actually a chest that I've had for years. I did not want to get rid of it, and I also knew that I wanted to have a drink station out here in the flex room, and so it was perfect. He simply cut away the drawers and we kind of retrofitted the cooler inside of it, and now it is highly functional and it saved us some money. Now, one thing that I do plan on doing, friends of the twins, is I'm going to paint the silver on it. I like to have that in black. But that is, you know, when you look at the DIYs that we've done out here, that is kind of my mantra for this year. I want to take the things that I have and to repurpose them and make them fit the needs that I have now. You know, I feel like this is a year to save as much money as you can. You know, it's just been kind of crazy. So, you know, any way that you can save money is a good thing. And all of us home decor lovers, we have those pieces that we're not using as much. Y'all find a way to repurpose them. I guarantee you'll find something that you can repurpose and use them for. I tried to think of everything, y'all. I really did. The accent chair that is right there by the door, that chair was put there specifically for Shuggy. So remember, friends, we live in a wooded area. So right outside that door is a lot of dirt, leaves, just all kinds of anything that you would find in a wooded area. And so as soon as we come in, take your shoes off, and when Shuggy has his work shoes, he puts them right there by the door. So in the morning he comes, he sits in this chair, and he puts those work shoes on from that area there, and he heads on out the door. So that is another thing that has definitely been convenient and functional. I hope that you all have enjoyed seeing my space out here. As always, you make the life that you live a life that you love, because life is short. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.